Hey guys, making money with Gary. Today is December 3rd, 2024. Today is Tuesday. Now look guys, I'm going to show you what I bought today. What I bought today at a thrift store, Salvation Army. Salvation Army had the set right over here of 5 books and a display case. They were asking $12 for the set. All the books are like new except for one book has a little bit of damage. The damage ain't much. It's a very easy repair, and I'm going to show you. And it's volume 5. It's volume 5. And it's right here. It's got to be glued. And this here, you glue that in, and you glue it in place like that. And that's, believe me, that's fine. And what kind of glue would I use for that? I would use Elmer's glue. And right here, I'd put the Elmer's glue in here and then press it. Press it, lightly. You wipe the glue off. You have a little cloth or something, you wipe it off. And you hold it for a couple minutes. You put it up against something like this. You lean it against something. Now it's pressed. It'll dry. It'll be fine. Now, in the top here, there's a little card marker. That's what you see in that black thing. That's a card in there marking a page. So the book is in excellent condition. They're a 1980 set, 1982, 83 set. So I'm just showing you Through the Bible with J. Vernon McGee. There it is again. And you can see it has library binding. You see that cloth? That's library binding. And the set is an 83 set. And I know it was on the first book. It has that number there you're looking at. That number there is the number from the Library of Congress. And if you put a 0 in between the 8 and the 1, you can pull it up on the website. But the book does have a ISBN number. There it is there, ISBN. It's for all the different volumes. And this is volume 5. But it's a big book. It's probably 800-900 pages, maybe 1,000. And there's 5 of them. There's a set of 5. So that's volume 5. This is volume 4. This has a marker on it. You can see the corners are good. Everything's good. Library binding. I'll show you the book. Volume 4. Okay, here's volume 3. You can see the book's in excellent condition, back, front. Okay, the pages, everything's clean inside, clean out. Here's the next volume. Now, I really thoroughly investigated these books, and I checked them for writing in and out. And the binding in this book is tight. It's pulling back. It's tight binding. That means it might not have been read. There's a good chance it wasn't read, or if it was very lightly. Might have just sat on a bookshelf. Now, here's volume 1. Now, I'm just showing you that first page. I'm showing you how clean the book is. A lot of writing in it. Okay, so I'm going to put this back. Show you the back of the book, front of the book. Okay, it might have a little dab here and there or whatever. But overall, it's very good. It's like new. It's very good like new. There's no corner damage to these. There's no name writing in them or no underlining, none of that. Now, I paid $12 for the set of 5. I paid $12 for this set. Now, this set, I'll repair that one book. Even without that book being repaired, I'd get $100 for the set, hands down. There's one book in here I'd probably... there's one book that's collectible. It's pretty collectible. The whole set is. But there's one book I seen sell for $85. I seen it sell for $85. One of the books out of the set. So I didn't really investigate them fully yet, but I investigated them pretty good. And I seen them sell for $175 plus shipping. And I've seen somebody asking like $250. So I paid $12 for this set. Now, I'm not going to go with the crazy numbers, but I'm going to further investigate it. But in the least, I'm going to get $175 plus shipping. So I will put in my pocket $150 after paying the website, taking out the $12 what I paid for it, and paying shipping. So I'll probably sell it for $175 and then tack on $15 shipping to get it insured for a couple hundred. Which the shipping won't cost me that much, but I'm going to make up a box and stuff and bubble wrap it and individually wrap each book and then send them out. So I bought these in the thrift store, and like I said, I paid $12. They were in a display case, and I've seen the money I was going to make with them, and I grabbed them right away. Now this book here, I paid $1 for. Now this book here is The Little Girl Down the Lane, 1974. The book's in excellent condition. Excellent, really is. So I seen this book, I mean, with the dust jacket, of course. I've seen it sell for, to show you how the writing is in the book. I've seen this book sell for, and I'll show you the back end. Now, don't worry about this little rub stuff. It's cloth book. This will come out. I could take this out. I use this cleaner here, these cleaner pads, and I can wipe the outside of the cover because it's cloth cover, and it will come clean. You don't want to deep wipe it. You just want to lightly wipe it, And this will come clean. Everything will come off it. If there's any fungus or anything, get killed, which there isn't. This book was probably kept in a house. Sometimes I get books that were kept in basements, and they have stuff on them, and you wipe them up with these cleaning cloths, and they come right up. Stuff comes right off. Okay. Now, so that book there, I seen it go for $115 up down to $20. Now, it's a very collectible book. Little Girl Down the Lane. Let's see the full title. Oh, got it. Oh boy, I forgot the full title. I seen the movie years ago. The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. That's the title. Okay. So I've seen this book probably I've seen the movie when it first came out. So look, everybody in my age group. So look, guys, and they might have replayed it later, but that's definitely, I'll put 20 in my pocket. I'll probably ask like 27 or something with shipping, and I paid $1 for that book. That book I paid $1. The bottom said I paid 12. Okay, now this book here, this is a very old book. 1899. 1899, and it has, let me tell you, there's a lot of prints in it, and possibly it has a lot of illustrations in it. And some of the illustrations, I mean, I'm showing you the condition. The book is really in good condition. It's a cloth book. It has, the corners, 2 corners are bumped on the bottom. And that, this stuff here could be repaired. That's repairable. And a good collector that spends a lot of time will do that little material repair and get good money. Now I'm going to sell them like this. I'm not into all that stuff. I'm not a shoemaker. I'm not a book repair man. I do little repairs, but I don't get major into it. I've tried it before, and now look, this book's signed 1901. It's signed by somebody. It looks like J.H. The last name is Cautelon or Ilon. I think it's Elon. Cautelin. I believe that's the last name. And the initials are JH. That's what it looks like to me. Now, I'm going to show you this book. It might have plates in it, too. And the plates, they're images that are put in the book while it's being made. Here you go. Here's a picture here. Now, these pictures are very, very... See, it's covered with this wax paper or whatever. Here's the front of the book. The history of a country from the discovery of America to the present time. And the present time was 1899, because that's the date of this book. So it goes up from the discovery of America, it goes to 1899. I'm trying to get the next page, and it's difficult sometimes. Now this book, it has over, here we go. And my Motorola camera, oh boy, it just gets fuzzy. It's really tricky to work with it. This kind of camera. I'm trying to get the date, which shouldn't be hard. Oh boy. Uh, believe me, it's 1889, 1899. 1899. Oh wow. Okay, it's got some kind of seal in it. Now, this is the content. There's a load of content in this book. It's got hundreds of pages, illustrations. It has pages and pages of illustrations. So I'm only gonna just show you. Okay, here's one here. Here's one, Abraham Lincoln. It has tons of illustrations. I don't know. I think some are color. I'm not. Yeah, some are color. Now this here is kind of hard, but it's. I mean, these are picture frame illustrations. They are picture frame illustrations. I'm trying to find. There's a couple of ships and stuff. Then it really looked nice. Nice illustration. But this book has hundreds of illustrations. Hundreds. Not maybe I'm exaggerating. It has a lot of illustrations in it. And some of them are from original pictures and stuff, and it'll say this is from an original here. I believe this is I think this is a plate. Not sure. Oh man. It's because you could see the papers. Okay, these are all probably Stonewall Jackson. And then it has a, let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's a ship. That is so short. This is a really interesting book. And I mean, looking at all these pictures in this book and stuff, and the condition of it, and it's a history book. And it has some really nice, full-blown, full-page pictures. That's like what's that, a State Department seal. It's a seal, yeah. It has all different seals in it. Here, this is from an original picture. And that's picture frame size picture. That's something somebody put in a picture frame. Believe me, people do. There's probably somebody that's going to watch this video that, yeah, I'm going to put this, I'm going to frame this up, cut it up, and put it in my house decoration. And it has some big plates, some big pictures in it. His maps, old maps. Now these are drawing maps, generals and stuff. Really well illustrated book. Okay. I'm just flipping through. Okay, this feels like this here is a big, yeah. Okay, that's a shame. It's in like 2 pages. I don't know. You have to be real careful taking that out. If you're going to put that in a frame. Now, some of them are like small frames and stuff, but there could be a picture in here that's worth a fortune. It could be something in here that's worth a lot of money. And I don't even, I mean, the book is from, like I said, this book, is from 1899. And you're going to find pictures in a book like this. Now, right here, this blank page. It's a picture on the other side. Oh boy, can't get it. There it is. Whoa. Okay, well, this book is, I'm sure somebody would definitely pay, definitely someone would pay $40 for that book, hands down. And I could tack the shipping on too, because it's very well illustrated. Now I'm showing you a plant book with tons of plants, and this book here, it went for, when it came out in well, this is a 1999 printing, but it went for $50. And this book is it's a really big. It's a big book. It towers over everything here. And they're big books. And Bible books are big books. And that book there with all the images in it, that's a big book. And this book is big. This book has over 10,000 plants in it. It's like new, has a library binding. Yeah. It's just, it's loaded with images. Somebody that's into plants and stuff would love this book. It's got maps in it of, I guess, where different plants are. It's got like over 10,000 plants in it. So, and the book is in excellent, excellent condition. So, that's just like the, that's a big picture there. I'm just kind of flipping through it just to stir up someone's interest in this book, possibly. Okay, well, this book here, it's a quick seller. That's a quick seller. And that book being like new, like it is, it's really like new. It's sat on a shelf. It don't have shelfware or nothing. You can see that's bottom. There's no shelfware to this book. There's no wear, really. It's got the wax paper pages. I'm gonna get $30 for this. Maybe, I mean, possibly 40 and then make 30, because it's gonna be like $8 to ship this, or no, maybe 7. I do ground. It's gonna be a lot to ship this, so I'm gonna have to stay up in the 40 range to walk out of it with $28. I paid $1. I paid $1 for that. So let's say I walk out of this with, let's say I up it, and I walk out with 30. Okay, I'll walk out with 30. This book here is a big book, and it's smaller than that. This book here, I know I could walk out of this with 40. I know that. It's an old book. I might go with a crazy number. I got to really investigate this book more. I've seen this book sell upwards in the area 80. And neither one of these come with a dust jacket. So, but I'm going to stay more moderate where I'm going to walk out of this with 40. I'll walk out of this with 40, that with 30, that's 70. I'll walk out of this with 20, that's 90. I'll walk out of this set with 150 after almost charging up to 200. So my profit is going to be like $240. My investment was $15. Now, yes, I have to list them and put them up in the store. It's, and but the gross is going to be around 200, maybe close to 60, 50, 110, 30, 140, 140 to 340 would be the gross. So 340 is going to be the gross. And then I'm going to walk out of it with like 2 something. Like I said, 175, 40, 30, 90, 90 and 150, 240. I'm going to walk out of this with 240. and I'm going to sell it for $340. But after I get done paying the website, I'm on SEETSY. That's the website I sell on. I have over 2,000 items. I've been doing this for a few years now, selling books. My room here is loaded with books. I'm just going around quick, and I'm staying high because I got like books all over the place. So I got piles here. I mean, yes, the room is a mess. I know, I understand that. I got stacks. I got piles. I got over $100,000 in this room in books. I mean, way over 100,000. I got some books that are. My most expensive book is like an $8,000 book, and then I mean, but you wouldn't know it. It's just stacked in the shelf. I have a book in here signed by Jimmy Carter. I mean, it's only worth like 200-300. I have a lot of books in here signed by famous people, and it took a long time to get them. It takes time to accumulate them. The sets I move pretty quick. So this set, I have a feeling I'm going to put this up, and in a month or two, I'm going to get my $150. And this book here, this big book here, but that plant book, that's going to probably go in a couple of weeks. That's going to go quick. That's like new. This book here with Abraham Lincoln in it and stuff, that's going to go quick too. It's going to go in maybe 6 weeks tops. Now this book here, The Price is Right, a little girl down the lane there, that's going to be a month. So all this is going to be, it's going to be in and out of my store within the next few months. It's all going to be out, in and out. Now I have some books that sit for a year or more before they sell, but they do sell. Everything eventually sells. There's a buyer for everything. All these books in the middle here, they're not listed. There's a ton of them ain't listed. These stacks on the floor, I got them numbered. Up to this here, I think is stack 15. Well, back there is stack 15. That's the bigger number. But I have stacks. And then I have stacks that ain't part of the stacks. But I know what stacks I got that are numbered. They're in the boxes. They start up from the floor in the box. And they go up. They're numbered. And the box is numbered what stack that is. And that's how I do it. That's my system. And I have 8 cases here. And I got over 3,000 books in this room, and I got around 2,000 listed. 99.9% of them are listed on Etsy, and I got a few listed on 2 other sites. Only a little bit, 5 and 10. But the majority, the thousands, are up on Etsy. So, and then I got like 1,000 books that aren't listed at all. So, all right, guys. I hope this helped you figure out what you're gonna do, or if you're doing this, or how you're doing it. Or I hope I answered your questions. This is how I do it. I do take books without dust jackets. It's not unheard of, and I do sell them, and people buy them all the time. A lot of times, people don't want to deal with a dust jacket when they're gonna put a book in it. Bookcase, you look at the book and that's it. The dust jackets, okay, dust jacket's a dust jacket. This set here don't come with a dust jacket. This book here came with a dust jacket, and somebody probably threw it away and stuck it up in a bookshelf. This book here didn't come with a dust jacket. It's $18.99, volume 4. And the book below here didn't come with a dust jacket either. So I buy them with dust jackets and without. Oh, I'm going to show you a book here I have. It's kind of beat up, but it's the Glenn Campbell story. It's from the 70s. I haven't listed it yet. I got a whole bunch of paperbacks I got to list. It's kind of beat up. I'm not going to, cost 75 cents back in the day. I'm not going to get a lot for that. I'll probably get like, $8 or something. But I got a lot of old books like that I got to list. A lot of little paperbacks. You know, I got tons of paperbacks. I have tons of paperbacks. I haven't been listing them. I gotta get to it. And where is uh, Business Lore? This book here is like immaculate. It's immaculate underneath this dust jacket. And I gotta put that up, and I haven't. I gotta put that book up. And then I have this religious book. I picked it up. These are next to my shelf, so I'm ready to list them. Turn On to Jesus. This is from the 70s or late 60s. I'm not even sure on the date. But the book under the cover is excellent. It's signed by, oh man, was it signed by the author? Oh boy, let's see. Author, what's it? Walter Wagner. I don't know. I had one that was signed by the Walter Wagner. Bless it. Author. Well, I don't know what this. Oh, this is like. Sometimes you'll find a book like this. This is how the book is manufactured. It has like some kind of index with the page. What, I don't know exactly what that is, but it's part of the book. The book ain't damaged. This is how it came from the factory. It came like that with that page with that little extension on it. So I think this is signed by the author. I'm not sure. I put it up here. I was doing research on it, and then I decided not to list it just yet.